honoring those who served. We're right by the Rainbow Bridge that I crossed over, which I did a video of. We are at the Golden Triangle Memorial Park. As you can see way in the background, you can see the Rainbow Bridge and the new bridge that they have. Lots of things to see in here in remembrance of our veterans. And as the flags fly, the prisoner of war and our American flag. Quite a few other flag posts here for other flags, but these are the two that are flying today. USS Texaco, Mississippi. This anchor is in recognition of and a tribute to those who served in the Merchant Marine of World War II. We salute the men and women who served aboard the ships of the following Merchant Marine fleets: Texaco Marine, Sabine Towing and Transportation, Gulf Oil Corporation, Atlantic Refinery, Pure Oil, Sun Oil, and Mobil. The placing of this anchor was made possible through the generosity of Texaco Marine and Sabine Towing and Transportation. And what a big anchor it is. That's a big one. There's actually a wall for the soldiers and also heroes of World War II. Sabine employees pay tribute to the memory of. And there's a few names on here. You guys can pause it and read them if you care. Just trying to wonder what it felt like to be flying one of these things in the war. Mighty big. Captain J. Kelly sitting on the side of the door where, of course, you can't open it. It's got a padlock. Can't really see too well in that thing either. Glass is kind of messed up since it's been here. Maybe I can put it up against the window and you can see inside. Wonder how many soldiers laid on that floor and sat in this helicopter. Some of the walls where you can read and find your family members that may have served. Quite a few. Quite a few. Someone donated the Statue of Liberty for the park. Right alongside the plaque that shows the American Creed. I don't guess I'll be able to drive the Red Cross ambulance. It's up on blocks. Old Chevy truck. Looks like he forgot to put his fuel cap back on. And what they call this thing here is the Tower of Honor. And on this side has a lot of benches that you could actually sit on. And you'll imagine how loud it is to pull the string on this to let those things go. Bet you it was a concussion. Those things are anchored in the ground. So when they set this down, those here are digging into the dirt. So when they pull that trigger, when it kicks back, it doesn't go too far. The United States Submarine Service, World War II submarine force, represented less than 2% of the U.S. naval forces, yet sank greater than 55% of the enemy shipping and 33% of enemy combatant ships. Submarines continue to be on the forefront of our nation's defense, dedicated to all those who served. And could you even imagine being on a ship and this coming towards you? This thing is huge. Really huge. And this is the backside of it. I got some writing here. Wow. Fins and all. Operating one of these in World War II. I'm sure they didn't have air conditioning in these things. Way back then, it had to have been hot. Could you imagine? Look at the tracks on this thing. Wow. Keep off. M6083 tank. Wow. Flying in one of these must have been fun. But I bet it was stressful during the war times. The U.S. Air Force McDonnell Douglas F-4D Phantom jet. You ever been under one? 143rd Infantry Regiment. Engineers. 111th Engineers. All in honor. 36th Division. This park was founded on March the 3rd, 1988. U.S. Navy LCVP assault landing craft. The route was known as the Gateway to Hell. And if you watch all those movies of these things cram-packed with soldiers, just in anticipation of when that gate falls and they're taking on fire before it falls while they're heading to the beach and this thing drops down, I can't even imagine what was going through those soldiers' minds. And the steering wheel. What a nice park to visit. Fairly quiet. Of course, it sits alongside the highway, so sometimes when the trains will pass, that's a little farther down. Loud trucks, but all in all, it's not too noisy with just the traffic. If you ever on the interstate, that's not too far from I-10 to Bridge City to this park. If you want to come and show your respects and see how the park's set up, that's really nice. Honoring those who served. Okay guys, that's about it. Wraps it up. I like them flowers. Flowers everywhere. That about sums it up for this one. I hope everyone's well. Y'all stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Really would appreciate it. We'll see you guys later. We're done.